Hello, this is Julian with Coffee Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing the natural processed Sidra from Brandywine Coffee Roasters. And there's the bag right there. And this is the third copy from the La Palma Hero Series Hullabaloo box set. The first two are already up on this channel, and we have one more being released. And just like with those two videos, I want to apologize first off for any sort of construction noise going on in the background, as that definitely will be a theme with this box set. But the way that this box set was ordered was from the one we were least excited about to the one we're most excited about. So this one right here is the one we were second most excited about, as the descriptors they have fruit punch, mango, confectioner sugar, and honeysuckle. And going into this, we'd had some really positive experiences with the Sidra variety this year, so we were very much looking forward to this one. This one had a lot of hype and expectation behind it. This right here is day 15 of this coffee. Well, let's get the recipe out of the way so we can start discussing it, just like with the other ones. Standard recipe, 16.67 to 1 water to coffee ratio. Brewed at 204 degrees Fahrenheit through the Chemex, and this is a light medium American for the roast profile. With all that out of the way, let's start discussing this coffee. Day 8, our first impression, and the very first impression we got was the butter popcorn jelly bean we've mentioned in previous videos. Most notably, the Huerca Chilpesa from Black & White Coffee. And can't help but realize that they both have those honeysuckle notes, and we've never had honeysuckle before, so I think it's pretty safe to say if you've ever had that butter popcorn jelly bean, that's what a lot of people describe as that honeysuckle note. It tastes exactly the same. Every time I would drink a coffee that has that honeysuckle note, it reminds me of that butter popcorn jelly bean. This sibling that used to love trolling with those butter popcorn jelly beans because they were so obscure and so weird that we got very familiar with that taste, and it was very present in this coffee, day 8, the first time we tried it. So the coffee cooled down, it became a little bit more punchy, kind of like what we might describe as Kool-Aid, as it really cooled off some light fruit juice. Pretty overall solid first impression. Day 10, I mean, this one's definitely going to be the fruitiest of the coffees in this box set. Honeysuckle was not as prominent, but it was a lot more of a delightful tropical fruit mix. Pretty balanced, juicy red fruit mix overall, very akin to the fruit punch note that they had mentioned. And day 12, the honeysuckle, that kind of butter popcorn note, returned a little bit in this coffee. Best way to describe it was like a red Kool-Aid. Quite pleasant, actually really enjoyed it on this day as well. Quite a few tropical flavors, but you might describe this coffee as being pretty red forward overall. Really enjoyable. Here we are on day 15, and it's definitely still got that punchy, juicy taste to it. It's quite lovely, actually. All right, let's go ahead and put up the tasting wheel so you can see what we were getting. Again, the theme with apparently all of these videos is that the tasting wheel has a level 4 sweetness for, I think, all of these coffees. Maybe not the Bio Innovation, but yeah, definitely a level 4 for the sweetness. Floral's pretty high. That's maybe that honeysuckle, pretty high. Is that fruit punch Kool-Aid, maybe cherry, maybe strawberry, raspberry, just very red overall. Citrus fruits. I mean, you might get some pineapple. Again, it was this kind of fruit punch mix. You got some very interesting citrus fruits. We listed mango on here. Weren't getting too much mango, but overall pretty nice. A lot of lower things on here. Not overly chocolate, caramel. Not a whole lot of smokiness. Finish, level 3, level 3. Tasting wheel for the most part looks about right. This one's probably a little trickier than the first two, but this looks like a pretty accurate representation of this coffee. Okay, overall thoughts and opinions of this one specifically. This one was easily our favorite. This one, the fruitiness, the uniqueness of those florals, definitely the most fun, unique, and best that we enjoyed out of this box set. Definitely enjoyed it better than anything from the Immaculata Onyx Rare Varieties box set as well. Sidra is a great variety. We love the Sidra variety. This coffee was great, and definitely our clear standout winner from this box set. Funny enough, I saw that Brandywine is selling this coffee on their website right now, and you know, it's actually pretty good. In terms of this box set, it's probably the one we would most highly recommend. The person we'd recommend this coffee to is somebody that does love their overly punchy, fruity coffees, as well as the really distinct, unique, and fun florals, as that honeysuckle was really kind of out there and fun, especially at the start of this coffee. We had more, I guess, just a bigger sample size, a bigger bag of this coffee, then it probably would have been a little bit more fun to kind of play around with and see what else we could get from this coffee. But Up to this point, those fruity and floral components were great, really enjoyable, and very much enjoyed this coffee. So we're going to leave this one at that. If you have tried this Sidra Natural, or if you've tried any Sidras, we'd love to know your thoughts and opinions of them, because we're really digging Sidra variety right about now. If you're enjoying the content, give this video a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. This right here has been a review of the natural processed Sidra from Brandywine Coffee Roasters. Thank you for watching.